And you're the king of projections over there at ESPN. You do them every week. You do them during the preseason. It's not just I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's some computer just projecting things out. No, you're the man behind the curtain doing all these excellent works, the award-winning projections you have over there. And as someone that's looking to get into that for the first time in the preseason here, can you kind of explain your process, your workflow, things you use, tools you use, anything about your process that could kind of illuminate it and make me better when I get going for these?
Yeah, I mean, I get asked this question a lot, and my answer is always, how much time do you have, right? Because this could take hours. You do the whole show just on this. But in a nutshell, it's a combination of essentially a projection model that I built that does use some automated things that, again, are built by me using research and studies I've done on things like, just as an example, like how do you project a completion percentage for every quarterback, right? There's a model I built to do that. But there's also an element where I need to manually input things. Anyone who says, oh, yeah, I have a projection model, it's just all automated, I don't have to do anything, don't trust that. That's garbage, to be straight honest. You have to have some sort, unless they have some sort of machine learning that can look through an updated roster for that week, even after like inactives are pulled out, and then adjust target shares and that kind of thing. Unless it's on that level, then you should not be trusting that, because there needs to be a manual aspect of it where year round. And I'm sure I have projections like 10, 11 months of the year, because why not? I'm always, we know the roster, it's always a work in progress. There's always news in the NFL, transactions, and you have to start somewhere. So I basically just keep it ready to roll year round. And I'm always tweaking and adjusting based on new research I've done or the trends of the league, the coaches, the schemes. A coaching change obviously is going to move the numbers around. Everything is really affected. And honestly, the Titans acquiring Julio Jones affects the Falcons. It affects the Titans. It affects every team on their schedule as well. It affects the league. Just the fact that the Titans are a little better, hurts the Texans' chances of winning those two games and brings their odds and their win total down. And maybe it ups, the passing projection for them, because they're going to have to throw more when they play the Titans. So all of those things are factored in on the league level, the team level, the coordinator, the play caller, the player. It's a combination of a million different things. And that's something that I spend a lot of time on in the off season and during the season, during the week. So you're exactly right. If you see them projected numbers when you're setting your lineup at ESPN, there's a reason why it's 6.1 and not 6.0. Everything is factored in, and it goes down to the smallest possible details you can imagine. So for better or worse, that's the process.
No stone unturned over there with Mike Clay over at ESPN's projections. Great insight there. And one of my favorite articles you do is not just using your projections, which are fantastic. I've been using them since you were over at PFF. Like I've long followed your work, so it's just a thrill to even be able to talk to you here, as I was saying at the top. But one of my favorite things you do every year too is you write a series about, I think this year it might have been 50 or so notes that you learn, these lessons you learn while going through your projections, while looking at the new coordinator situations and things of that nature, as you say, that change year to year, that you can't just keep a set model running numbers from. There's things you have to manually enter. And you do such a good job summarizing these big stats and things that you looked at and what you learned. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.